Leo? Uh, well, hello there, Leo. Welcome to Cheese Reads. You can call me Cheese. It is so very nice to see you. It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to your reading. Yes, this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Not everything is going to resonate for everyone all the time. Yeah? If it doesn't resonate with you, just poof, forget it. Leave it. Don't even worry about it. Also, this is timeless, okay? So, regardless as to when it's been published, whenever you are watching this and it resonates for you, then that's the message for you at that time. All right, Leo, we're going to get into this reading for you. So, I've been sitting here with your energy for a little bit. It's coming through very strong, but there's nothing pressing that I'm getting for you right now. Not that we're not going to do a reading for you, but just like right off the bat, immediately entering into your energetic space, respectfully, of course. I don't feel anything pressing. There's nothing, you're not pressed right now. You're not worried right now. You're not stressed. You're not freaked out. There may be some shit going on around you. I do see some tornadoes happening around here or there. You know, you've got, maybe there are some people that are close to you. I am seeing within your energetic vicinity, I am seeing some dumpster fires. We'll call it, right? And maybe if it's not a dumpster fire, there is a bit of a catastrophe. I am hearing catastrophe. Okay. There has recently been a catastrophe in your life. Potentially, there may have been something just very catastrophic, something very wild, crazy, very emotional, very strong, very shaking. Okay. It may have shaken you to your core. However, I'm hearing Phoenix from the ashes risen. I feel like, Leo, you haven't been able to seriously overcome whatever recent disastrous or catastrophic energies you may have gone through, and that's made you stronger, wiser. It's healed you in many ways. So that's why I kind of feel like, so there's because now I'm seeing there's a bit of a domino effect happening, which makes perfect sense. It's or we can say it's the ripple effect. Okay, so you have, and so this, okay, sorry, I'm jumping around. You have been able to stand your ground, I'm hearing. Also, I want to say solidify yourself somehow, ground yourself even more within yourself in a very strengthening way. I'm seeing the image or of like a support beam, you know, a pillar that's being driven into the ground to help support the structure above it. And it's not necessarily that you're building a huge structure above you. It's more that you are just more safely centered and grounded within yourself. Okay. And that has been happening throughout this experience. And so because you have, you've settled in, you've locked in a little bit more, and this is in a very healthy way, it's sending a ripple effect out in all directions throughout your energy. And I'm seeing dominoes falling. It's giving domino effect. It's giving ripple effect. It's giving waves. It's giving, your making great change in your reality through making change 333 on the counter within yourself. I always get excited when I see the 333, specifically 3 3s in a row, whether it's on a license plate. I usually see it in time, mostly on like a clock or something. 333. Whenever I see that, I immediately think of being playful with the universe and like working with the universe, going back and forth with the universe and like really doing the things, make it happen. I get a very Three of Pentacles energy, you know, three different individuals coming together, bringing their expertise together to create something beautiful, right? God source creator, masculine and feminine child, your higher self, your higher self, and your shadow, I guess. Like, you know, it's giving creative energy. But that's you, Leo, ruler of the fifth house, the house of creativity. You are a very creative being, masterful in that even. So that's good. Other thing that I'm getting for you, Leo, as I'm sitting with your energy, immediately one of the first things I got actually was the color purple. I know I am a Leo, yes, Leo gang gang, woo woo woo. Uh, Purple is one of my favorite colors. But for you, Leo, it may be one of your favorite colors, or it may be a color that you're really connecting to right now. Purple Makes me think of the concepts of royalty, regalness, loyalty, power, status, affluence, intelligence. Yes, there may be, with all of this can be a level of arrogance. I do hear that, but to be honest with you, Leo, what I'm feeling for you right now are these regal and loyal and royal energies for you in a high vibration. Okay, this is not an energy you seem to be abusing or wanting to abuse. Some of you may not even really realize or recognize that you're standing in this kind of regal energy. All right, which again, very natural to you being a Leo. I just feel like for whomever I'm reading for right now, you really have solidified yourself, is what I want to say. I hope that makes sense. Fortified yourself even more, solidified yourself even more than you may have previously been. Confidence levels are shooting through the roof right now, whereas in the past you may have been very insecure and self-conscious. Also with the purple energy, I'm getting third eye. Leo, this is this is something that I've heard a few times, but Leo can be considered one of the most intuitive and or psychic signs or energies out there. It's very underrated in terms of their intuitive ability. And so there are some of you who are actually really connecting with your third eye right now. Your sense of vision or your third eye is opening up, okay? Decalcifying your pineal gland. This is something you may want to consider pursuing if you haven't done so already, or if you've been like feeling the nudge. For someone here, it's not the first time you've heard that phrase, decalcifying your pineal gland. You've heard it before and it never really made any sense to you. It never really didn't, but you do remember hearing it, just never really struck any chords. But now, wait a second. Now you're talking about it. Maybe I should look into this. All right, Leo. Now, also, we're going to start with the Oracle deck, but you see the purple here? I did notice that, but I've been using this deck for all the signs. But for you, it's actually a different shade of purple. It's more on the bluer side. It's a deep royal purple. Well, actually, it's a rich balance of both red and blue. Both red and blue, yeah. Because it's a very strong, vibrant purple. Lively, even. I'm seeing the Empress for you now. I feel like you're bringing a sense of liveliness to your surroundings. It's like you're really injecting life into your environment, your surrounding environment, the people that you're interacting with, the situations that you're a part of. You are definitely a guiding light. You are a mini sun, if you will, in and of yourself. I mean, you are represented by the sun. Leo, I just really feel like your highest and best qualities are really shining through right now. And this is something I feel like you might want to really take notice of and maybe even revel in, or maybe not revel in, but at least appreciate more, be more conscious of, be more present within, okay? Really enjoy this time right now. Not to say that it's gonna end anytime soon, but of course, you know what goes up must come down, right? But Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's going on for Leo? Nothing really too pressing, Leo. That's why I'm spending so much time shuffling here. Leo. Try that again. Leo. Okay. Luxuriating. I feel like you really are just kind of luxuriating right now. Weave is at the bottom of the deck here, starting you off. I do want to take this one and leave it as an overall energy. You do have pure underneath that. It's pure. Yeah, you do have pure under that. But you may be seeing a lot of spiders right now. Spider webs, maybe spiders and their webs. Either the webs and spiders, either they're independent of each other or they're put together, whatever, just whatever. Spiders and their webs may be very significant for you. For someone, I want to say should be very significant for you. Now, this is not meant to scare you, but when the spider comes through, one of the things that you really need to, that the spider really says to us is, what web are you weaving? Be conscious of the webs that you're weaving here, okay? Uh, for some of you, you are specifically consciously weaving a web. What is this web that I'm speaking of? It's your reality. It's your desired manifestations. It's what you want to bring to reality. It's what you want to manifest. It's what you want to bring to life. It's what you want to create. It's the relationships that you nurture and develop. It's the experiences that you have for yourself and with others. Be conscious of this. I feel like as a collective, the Leos that I'm reading for right now have come out of a period of life where they were unconsciously weaving the web of their lives, the web of the experience of their lives, right? And throughout time, throughout this cycle, you have come to a place where you can be 1111 on the counter, way more conscious of the web that you weave. Okay. This is really standing out, Leo, in your relationships closest to you. Okay. Being very conscious of who you are friends with, who you spend time with, who you divulge which articles of information to, you know. But really, it's really more about who you spend time with and which relationships you consciously nurture. There's something about going out here and meeting new people. There's a stipulation in terms of this. Being very conscious of it, yes. Going out with intentions of making meaningful connections. Where in the past you may have gone out and just threw your energy willy-nilly all over the place, you know, catching and throwing all kinds of lines, just seeing what you can catch, 12-12. Now you're being more conscious of which lines you throw out. And here's where a greater level of confidence comes in for you, because whereas in the past you were just throwing lines out willy-nilly in case any of them didn't catch or didn't pull anything, right? You were throwing out as many as you can to optimize your chances of catching something. Well, now for you, it's not about just catching anything. It's about catching something specific. Okay, whatever that may be for you. So you're throwing out less lines now, but you're more confident, even especially when it comes to throwing out a line and it turning out to either not pull anything at all, or you end up losing whatever it pulls in for you, whatever it catches for you. You're not worried about that anymore. You can confidently throw your line out there, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't say anything negative about who I am or what I do. 13-13 on the counter. That's just how it happens. So that's great. Reel it back in, reset, and throw another. You know? That's excellent, Leo. Excuse me. All right. There has been a lot of inner child healing done for you as well, Leo, which has allowed you to gain a greater level of confidence within yourself. That's excellent. I love that for you. And so now it's like you do want to be that spider, diligently placing each and every link in that web consciously, with full awareness of the greater vision of what they're creating, and doing it deliberately, step by step. Like you want to be you want to be that spider now. Whereas in the past, you may not have wanted to be involved. You may not have wanted to participate. You may not have even been conscious enough, aware enough, present, really is the phrase I want to use, present enough to be that spider. And now you are. That's excellent. What's going on for Leo? Oh my God, Leo, visionary? What? Get out of here. Yeah, well, I mean, that's, other than the fact that, oh my God, that's very flattering. If you're going to be this spider, then hell yeah, you've got to be a visionary. Because remember, I said consciously, step by step, link by link, creating that web, fully aware of the greater vision in mind. And then here you go. First card out is visionary. Fuck out of here, man. Leo, what's going on for Leo? Woo! Interesting. Okay, you got Kindred here. It did come out in reverse. But, okay, I'm going to take it upright. Kindred with secret. Okay, hold on. Let me get the last part here. What's going on for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Leo? Wish. Okay. Wings. Okay. All right. Okay, so Leo, there's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of smoke. I lit this sage here to start your reading, and we're 16 minutes, and it went for a few moments before I started, like a few minutes before I started the recording here. It's still going. We're 16 minutes into your reading. And I remember thinking in the beginning of the reading, smoke, somebody wants the smoke. Oh yeah, because when I lit my sage, it hit my allergies like, woof. And I mean, it billowed. There was a lot of smoke. And you're a fire energy. There's something here about kindred spirits for you, Leo. I feel like you've reached a greater level of authenticity. Therefore, there's some relationships that are about to fall away. And I think you know this. And that's kind of why kindred came out in reverse for you with secret. Secretly, I think you're starting to realize that whatever you thought were whomever you thought were kindred spirits, see, look, the smoke is getting worse. Something needs to be cleared out. Whomever you thought were kindred spirits, 1717, they are no longer a match for you. So we're not to say that they weren't a match before, but your energy has changed now. You have grown wings to fly with. Ooh. You've grown wings to fly with, whereas they're still grounded with their training wheels. Not a problem, not your fault, not their fault, nothing wrong with it. Just difference in energetic vibration. Oh, and then lastly, you have wish here. So, and that just, yeah, and that takes me back to kindred spirit. Like there's this kindred energy is more than just kindred spirits and like friends or like soulmates in that sense. It's also a soul's desire. There may be, I'm seeing this at 1811. There may be some sort of business venture opportunity, 1818, desire for a certain level of business. Kindred is more than just being around certain people. Buddy, hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Kindred is more than just being around people that you feel comfortable with. It's an energetic vibration. It's like a core, like I'm seeing a big collective energy, but of a higher vibration, which brings higher vibrational situations all around in all aspects of your life. I hope this is making sense. So kindred is more than just being around certain people or a certain type of people. It's a whole energetic vibration that you are wishing to get to, that you have this visionary energy towards achieving. Okay. All right, Leo, let's go a little deeper here with some tarot. Get some more physically based guidance in terms of the 3D energies, the 3D reality. Let's get some guidance for Leo, please. Some practical guidance. Guidance towards the practical. Guidance towards weaving this web. In weaving this web, it's like you're setting the stage for yourself to be in this kindred space. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles. There's the Three of Pentacles. 333. Yeah, so there is an energy here of you building, Three of Pentacles, building to prepare for yourself to enter into this higher vibrational energy. Wheel of Fortune is saying, it's like, round and round the wheel goes, where it stops nobody knows. But I've always liked to explain or describe the energies of the Wheel of Fortune this way, just like I said, round and round the wheel goes, right? It's spinning and you never know where it's going to stop, right? Think Price is Right type energy, right? Or some shit like that. The only thing you can do in terms of interacting with or maybe influencing the Wheel of Fortune is hold a certain vibration. The only thing that's going to influence the Wheel of Fortune is your vibration in relation towards it. So if the wheel is spinning and you're in a negative space, you're in a destructive space, your thoughts are all negative and destructive and whatever, and self sacrificing and whatever, it's going to give you that same result. It's going to land in a way in which that is what you receive from it. But if you have a higher vibrational energy and you're in a constructive energy and you're taking actions and making moves and saying things and doing things that support strengthening your relationship with the universe and reaching a higher vibrational level, then the Wheel of Fortune is going to bless you 222 on the counter. In terms of the Wheel of Fortune is going to stop in a way that reflects that for you. And so in a way, I feel like you're preparing for the Wheel of Fortune to bless you, the universe to give you whatever it is in relation to what it is you are trying to build. I hope this is making sense. 22 on the counter. All right. Okay. All right. So for Leo then. There you are, Leo. Strength. Excellent. What's going on for Leo? Guidance for Leo. Ace of Swords is the first card out. The truth that is right. Correct. You know the truth. You have the understanding. You have the wisdom. You have the cutting edge vision. Visionary is your first card of the Oracle. Ace of Swords is your first card of the Tarot. Come on, Leo. You've got the cutting edge vision. Leo. Three of Wands. You know where it is you're going. You've got your sights on the prize. You are preparing for the prize. Threes keep coming out for you. So 333 may actually be a significant synchronicity for you. Hanged Man. Okay, with the Five of Cups. All right, so Leo, some of you may be going through a bit of an emotional mourning process. Some of you may have actually been in this mourning process for some time. You've been aware of it. You've been working through it already. You've been processing it already. You have processed it already. And I really feel like you're ready to move on, ready to move forward. Yes, that would be correct, because underneath the Five of Cups is the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune, again, to the Chariot, to the Ace of Cups. Wow, Leo. But this says it right here. Yeah, you're ready to move on. Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups. Let's go. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of being betrayed. I'm tired of being backstabbed. I'm tired of always feeling this low vibrational energy. I'm ready to move on. The Hanged Man is saying here that okay, I've had enough, universe. I get it. Is the vibe I'm getting from this Hanged Man. You're like, all right, okay, you win. Not that it's about winning or losing, but like, okay, I give I give, I get it, I'm ready to move on. It's all we were asking you for, says the universe. Okay, I want to shuffle one more time. I want to get just one more level. Closing guidance for Leo then. Please, Spirit, closing guidance for Leo. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Nine of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you know what? Actually, no. This doesn't feel right. This does. Oh, well, look, there you are, Leo, again, Six of Wands. I mean, this is just, I honestly don't even really know what I was asking for. I was asking for closing guidance, but then I got confused in how I wanted to do it, and the energies got confused. Let me see if I can just decipher something here. You have the Seven of Pentacles with the Page of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. However, the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands came out in reverse. Honestly, I feel like this is all meant to clarify the Ace of Swords. There are some relationships, some situationships that you need to just continue to move on from. There's no need to communicate any longer. There are going to be some individuals that are trying to reconcile. It may have already happened. They may be coming forward soon, that are trying to basically rekindle the past. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, but you know what this is. And if you haven't been through this specific type of thing with this individual, you've been through it with other people. Like, you know what this is. Someone from your past that did you wrong, did you dirty, or that you just decided to disconnect from because it wasn't a healthy situation for whatever reason, is now trying to re-enter the situation somehow, energetically, literally, whether it's the same person or someone new. Like that, you know what this, you've seen this before. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Nine of Wands. You've been here before. You've seen this before. You've been battered and bruised by this before. And some of you, this even gives you, like, you see this, it gives you anxiety. You may have some level of PTSD, okay, in terms of this. Well, the truth of the matter is you don't need to move forward with this any longer. Eight of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, no, there's no need. There's no need to communicate. There is no communication to be had. Okay, there's no step-by-step process. There's no taking it slowly, one step at a time to see how things. No, we've done that before. We're not doing it again. Ace of Swords. Cut that clean away. See, and just allow yourself to move on. See, you are kind of on this high horse. Six of Wands. And that's kind of representing how you are of a higher you are on a higher vibration right now. Whereas they're on their feet, walking on their feet, I'm hearing barefoot, you are riding this horse. And it's nothing they can't do. It's nothing they're not capable of. They just haven't done the work to get there. So that's why you have a right to sit on this horse and parade around town. Respectfully, of course. We're not trying to be belligerent or, like, you know what I mean? Like, you still have to be cautious, because there are going to be envious people around you, green with envy. There are going to be envious people around you that are going to want to knock you off your high horse. But see, that you can't be afraid of that, because you should be honoring yourself in your victory, but don't gloat, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. But that's the truth of the matter. That's the fact of the matter. So in terms of whatever it is you're still needing to leave, it's I guess this is the final step in leaving this behind, Leo, is like completely ignoring it, not engaging with it, not no, just no. Okay, Three of Wands. You've got your eyes on the prize. What's going on for Leo? For Three of Wands, please. Ooh. Queen of Wands reversed. This is on Kindred. Interesting. Three of Wands for Leo. The Chariot. and the Three of Swords reversed. Holy shit. To the Ten of Cups. Now, this Queen of Wands energy, actually, it represents Aries. Okay. All right. So we're clarifying the Three of Wands for you here, Leo, right? And keep in mind that the Three of Wands is on top of Kindred in reverse and Secret. So I do feel like this Three of Wands here represents the vision that you have of moving to a level of more kindred souls, kindred spirits, kindred connections, situations, vibrations, all that, right? Well, clarifying that, you have the Queen of Wands reversed, the Chariot with the Three of Swords reversed. The Queen of Wands reversed is representing you, but it's representing the fact that you are no longer an energetic match to whatever it is you are moving away from. And this Three of Swords, and really it's a matter of the fact that you're no longer an energetic match, 111 on the counter with a 3. You are no longer an energetic match to the destructive, painful, heartbreaking, and low vibrational energies that this old situation represents, this old energetic vibration represents. You are moving forward with purpose now, I guess we can say, with the Chariot here, but you're moving forward in greater alignment. You've brought your light and your dark, your light and your shadow together in greater union to now move with greater purpose towards the utopia, if you will. Ten of Cups. You have a greater vision of what the utopia is, what the utopia could be, maybe. Or at least what that means for you now. What would be your utopia? What is your ideal situation? What's your ideal energetic match? In all areas of your life, not just relationships specifically or business and career specifically. Okay. All right, finally, the Hanged Man. What's the Hanged Man for Leo? The Knight of Swords reversed. Hanged Man for Leo. The Page of Swords reversed. That's interesting. Ooh. Oh. 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 The Queen of Swords is the overall energy here. Okay. Come on, lighting. What's going on here? Queen of Swords is the overall energy. There's a lot has come out here. We have the Knight of Swords reversed, the Page of Swords reversed. We have the Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune again. And then we have the Seven of Cups and Death. Now, Seven of Cups and Death, Leo, feel like a more zoomed out energy, whereas this feels more specific and zoomed in. Okay. So Knight of Swords, Page of Swords reversed. And remember, we have the Queen of Swords as the overall energy, 33, 38 on the counter as I'm saying this. You have the Queen of Swords as your overall energy. This feels like your energy here in terms of these lower vibrational individuals. The Knight of Swords. I mean, we're going both ranks beneath the King and Queen. Okay, you're going all Knights and all Swords. You're all cut off. I'm sorry, all Knights and all Pages. You're all cut off. Okay, we're not entertaining your energy any longer. Kings and Queens only. Sorry, kids. Adult Swim. All kids out of the pool. Okay. Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Again, this is all clarifying the Hanged Man, which is on top of Wish. Okay, all clarifying the Hanged Man. This is where you're finally like, okay, all right, universe, I get it. I need to stop. I need to just stop playing with these low vibrational energies. I need to stop playing in the lower vibrational situation and start moving up, start working my way up. Eight of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. This is weird. This is another place in which your confidence or a greater level of confidence is coming into play here, Leo, because you are having the confidence to step out into the unknown and let the universe surprise you. But that's also because you are doing the work for yourself, or to maintain that, to sustain that, because you've grown. You've done grown up. Look at you, all adulting and shit. And then you have the Death and the Seven of Cups here. There is a level of confusion going on right now, but that's because you're going through a transformative time period, okay? Things are changing and changing drastically. So just roll with it, go with the flow. Okay, Leo, there you have it. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all so much, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon, yeah? Cool. Bye.